In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why you feel spiritually lonely and what you can do about it. Hi, I'm Nikki from HereToWakeUp.com, and I help people stay accountable and connected to Divine Spirit on their awakening journey. I've been spiritually awakened for 15 years now, self-realized for 10, and I'm here to help and to be of service to kind-hearted souls that are ready to progress. So if that's you, welcome to my channel, The Healthy Wealthy Recluse. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Make yourself at home. And I also want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. I really appreciate you. On this channel, I make videos about spiritual wealth, healing, and relationships. So if you find that you like it here, let me know in the comments and consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Even dislikes help the channel. So thank you so much for watching all of this video. Feeling spiritually lonely is an unavoidable part of the awakening process, and it can be very difficult to go through. So if you're dealing with this right now and feeling overwhelmed or maybe even hopeless because it seems like the feeling's just gonna, keep going on and on and on, please do not worry because it does go away. In my experience, it dissipates and eventually it's replaced with consistent, deep peace. And I'm not the only one with this experience. So please be encouraged and just know that when you're consistent and diligent with your spiritual practices and exercises and your healing work, and you're connecting with the Holy Spirit and you're connecting with Yeshua of Nazareth, of course, you will be able to transcend and get to that place of consistent peace. So I just wanted to share that. And I also wanted to say, don't let those temporary feelings of loneliness make you forget that you're never really alone. Like as a child of the true God, we have the Holy Spirit with us in our mind every step of the way, helping us, showing us what we need to see, telling us what we need to know to keep us safe and to help us move forward. We have angels all around us, and so on and so forth. So please remember that while you're going through this. And also remember how amazing and awesome spiritual awakening and spiritual empowerment really is. Just think about how you actually woke up or are waking up from the nightmare, insane asylum that we call 3D life. Think about that. How profound and deep what you're going through really is. And in case you need a reminder, I have a video called Spiritual Empowerment, Why It Feels Amazing. So you can click the iCard on the screen to watch it now, but come back when you're done, or you can watch it at the end of this video. So now I want to go over 3 reasons why you may be feeling spiritually lonely in the first place. So the first reason is you are feeling disconnected from others. Obviously, at the deepest level, there's only one of us here, but I'm speaking from a more practical level. So you're feeling disconnected because you're outgrowing past ways of thinking and being, while some others are still operating from those ways. Whether it's people you actually have relationships with and are close to, or whether it's just random characters, in your experience, even though nothing and no one is really random. But hopefully you get what I'm saying. And so when it comes to those that you have close relationships with, of course you still love them. And of course you care about their well-being. You're just not really interested in the same things anymore. Some things you are, some things you're not. And vice versa for them. They're not interested in all the same things that you are now. They don't necessarily want to talk about God and Yeshua and spirituality and spiritual laws and metaphysics and quantum physics and all of that stuff. And as for the random characters, the strangers, I think we've all had the experience one time or another where we're in a crowd or a room full of people and yet we feel completely alone. And it's not just because they're strangers and we don't know them, but because the conversation just isn't very progressive, you know? Or maybe they're being gossipy and fake. Or maybe they're just happily conforming. But when you attempt to live according to the status quo, it literally hurts your soul. You know what I'm saying? It just seems different. You just don't love the status quo or the world the way that they do, or like you once did. Because I think we all used to love the world. But then, you start waking up and discovering what's really going on, like behind the scenes, and how, this place is actually kind of dark and it's really upside down and backwards from the true reality. So, of course, you're going to start feeling spiritually lonely. Another reason you're feeling spiritually lonely is because you're homesick. You literally feel like you're not from here. And so you're longing for your real home. Even if you're blessed to have love and support from biological family, adopted family, friend groups, and so on and so forth, you still know this world isn't really your true home. And the truth is that as a holy child of the true God, it's not. This world, this linear time space situation, it's an illusory construct for the ego, the false personality self. But who you really are is pure, divine, eternal spirit. Who you really are is real. Is real. And you're actually at home in God, the true God, right now. Even as you're watching and listening to this or reading the subtitles, this is where we live. This is where we reside. In the mind of the true God. In the will of the true God, which is beyond time and beyond space. So when you feel like you don't belong anywhere in the world, it's so much even deeper than that. It's literally time and space itself. Pure, eternal spirit that is real doesn't belong in a fictional construct. That's not how things work. We're not even really in the construct, but I'm trying not to go too technical into it, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. And the third reason I want to talk about is really just an explanation for the first two. And the reason is that you're just distracted. You're feeling spiritually lonely because you're distracted. You're just forgetting the truth temporarily. That's it. You're forgetting who you really are, and instead you're identifying with and as the false ego self. That's basically what's happening. Because who you really are as pure spirit doesn't get lonely. It doesn't even know what that is. Pure spirit, or the I am presence, is unchangingly happy, peaceful. It knows its wholeness and its oneness with the Creator. It doesn't know anything about disconnectedness. It doesn't know anything about being homesick, because it knows that it's home already with the Creator. And so it's not going to feel spiritually lonely. Whereas loneliness is of the ego. It's an ego concept, an ego thought, one of many. And if you accept one, you have to accept them all, because that's just how it works. So what can you do about it? I talked a little bit about what you can do at the beginning of the video. Once you align with the Holy Spirit, with Yeshua, now you're getting somewhere. You're actually going to be able to wake up all the way and transcend. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you and your time, because you could truly be doing anything else right now. So thank you again. Remember to love yourself, because that's the real wealth. And thank you so much to my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so, as well as liking, commenting, and sharing the video so that other members of the body of Christ and other kind souls on spiritual journeys can receive the message as well. Stay tuned for the next video and take care.